see them. 8 flights to be jumped this time, but Floyd has gone to the front now. Floyd from Nomadic Way. These being followed by Past Glories, jumps at 3rd. Osric jumps at 4. 5 Highland Bounty. 6 Beach Road. 7 Cruising Altitude. And 8 Biloxi Blues. As Floyd comes to the second, setting a very strong pace from Nomadic Way on the far side. Past Glories and Osric. Then Cruising Altitude, Biloxi Blues, Highland Bounty and Beach Road, the champion, just the back marker now of the 8 runners in this Charles Heidsieck Bula hurdle. Floyd, the leader from Nomadic Way and Past Glories and Osric, who carries his head so low. Then comes Cruising Altitude, Biloxi Blues, Beach Road and Highland Bounty. Going quite a good strong gallop still. Graham Bradley taking him along on Floyd as they begin to swing left-handed, run downhill out into the country. Nomadic Way is second and third, Past Glories. Then comes Osric. Behind Osric is Cruising Altitude with Biloxi Blues on his outside, then Beach Road and finally Highland Bounty as they come to the 3rd flight. Floyd lands in the lead from Nomadic Way and Past Glories. Osric on the inside. Cruising Altitude, Beach Road, Biloxi Blues and Highland Bounty. Over the 4th, Floyd, Past Glories going well, and a faller there is Osric. Osric has gone at that one. They're both up all right, horse and rider. Floyd landed in the lead there from Nomadic Way. Then Past Glories a close 3rd. Cruising Altitude, Beach Road, Biloxi Blues and Highland Bounty. 3 from home now, but a long way to gallop still. Floyd from Nomadic Way. Past Glories is 3rd, and then Cruising Altitude 4, 5 the champion Beach Road. 6 and 7 are Biloxi Blues and Highland Bounty as they begin the run downhill now. Floyd, the leader, Past Glories on the outside of Nomadic Way. Cruising Altitude going well in 4th as they run downhill. Beach Road is 5th now, and he's being chased by Biloxi Blues and Highland Bounty, but still Floyd the leader. Floyd from Nomadic Way, then still going very strongly, this 25-1 anti-post chance. Past Glories in 3rd with Cruising Altitude, the favourite, in 4th. Racing now towards the home turn with 1 flight left to jump in the Charles Heidsieck Champagne Bula hurdle, and still Floyd the leader. Cruising Altitude coming there strongly in 2nd now in the breast girth. Nomadic Way on the far side being passed by Past Glories as they come now to the final flight. It's Floyd from Cruising Altitude coming there very strongly towards the left of the picture, just going to take it up as they come to the last. Cruising Altitude from Floyd at the last. Cruising Altitude lands in the lead. Floyd jumps in 2nd, Nomadic Way 3rd, racing into the closing stages. Cruising Altitude from Floyd and Nomadic Way as they race up the hill. Cruising Altitude, Nomadic Way, the 4-year-old, putting in a very strong challenge. It's Cruising Altitude from Nomadic Way as they come to the line. Cruising Altitude has held Nomadic Way. It's a photo for 3rd between Beach Road and Floyd, with 5th Past Glories, 6 and 7 Biloxi Blues and Highland Bounty. Officially it's a photograph at the end of the Charles Heidsieck Champagne Bula hurdle. It's going to be close between number 4 Cruising Altitude and the young challenger on the near side, Nomadic Way, number 6, with Beach Road probably just getting up to be 3rd ahead of Floyd. But a photo for all 4 places at the end of this 2nd running of the Charles Heidsieck Champagne Bula, and immediately Cruising Altitude gets an 8-1 chance, 8-1 quote from Corals and a mere 6-1 quote from Swifts for the champion hurdle.
Well, there's no such thing as an easy hurdle fall, and Osric certainly didn't have one here, I'm afraid. In fact, he might just have been knocked over on landing by Cruising Altitude there. But anyway, his jockey was thrown clear, which was good, but they were travelling at that time. Because Floyd set a terrific pace. The blinkers really helped him today, and he ran on with terrific gusto. But coming round this elbow, although he was galloping strongly, it looked as though Cruising Altitude could probably pick him up whenever he wanted. Look on the outside there, Past Glories. He's run a terrific race. That'll encourage the supporters of Crebensis, because he finished quite a way behind him, 12 or 15 lengths behind him at Newcastle last time. He's run a good race, but in the end it's Nomadic Way, the horse on the right as we look now, who proves the strongest challenger to Cruising Altitude. Coming to the last, Jamie Osborne lets his horse down. He's got the beating of Floyd now. Floyd conceding £6, so this is a terrific run. David Ellsworth thought that he pulled his leg at Sandown last weekend when he fancied him so much, but he's just about given his all now, and I thought Cruising Altitude was going to go away and win by 4 or 5 lengths and put up a really impressive performance. At the last, he meets it absolutely spot on, jumps a little bit to the left there, but so did Floyd as well, so there was no interference. And now Peter Scudamore, who'd been on the inside on Nomadic Way, he has to make his challenge on the outside of those two after they've drifted to the left over the last, but he didn't really lose any ground. But what a race Nomadic Way has run. They've gone a terrific gallop, which suits him because, of course, he's a stayer. He won the Cesarewitch on the flat. But this is really the revelation of the race, the run that Nomadic Ways put in on the run-in, because Jamie Osborne's had to go for everything in the end, and what looked like being a comfortable win and a champion hurdle performance by Cruising Altitude, in the end, was an all-out battle to hold off the challenge of Nomadic Way. But he did so by about half a length, very